Good morning. All right, I think we're good. Are we on here? Let's try this again. Give me a second while I set up Instagram. There we go. All right. Good morning. Hi. Thanks for being here. Good morning. I'm Sparkly on Instagram. It is Thursday, June 30th. And this morning we are going to do some breathing things and a little bit of singing. In this time, we have probably gone through a gamut of emotions in the last week. Good morning. Hi. Hi, Marie. And I'm here to walk you through some resources of things that you can do for your body each day. One of the things that's going to be very important for us right now is to continue to resource ourselves to make sure that we are grounded and focused every single day so that we can show up to do the things that we want and need to do right now. We're going to have to remember that this is a marathon, not a sprint. So I'm going to do some breathing techniques with you this morning, and I'm going to sing a song with you to kind of get us on the same ground. It's called We Are Not Made, We Are Not Created to hold this alone. So that's the song that I'm going to teach you this morning. I'm going to sing it one more time because I just learned it this week and I have to get it in my brain. So just listen again. We are not made, we are not created to hold this alone. So that's something that I want us to think about as a mantra so that we know that we are not alone, right? So we know that we can't just go it alone, that we have to work together and you need to reach out to friends and your people so that you can continue to feel strong, feel held, seen, acknowledged, and moving on together. So this morning, first thing we're going to do is we're going to together, and then I'm going to show you some breathing techniques when you feel that anxiety coming on. Okay, so here we go. So go ahead this morning, reach up strong. I'm so sparkly with my stripes. I feel like I'm glowing. That's really cool. So go ahead and reach your hands up high. Bring it down. Let out the air as it needs to. Go ahead and roll your shoulders backwards and forwards. And at the end, I'm going to share a little bit of some promotion of different people that I want you to know about. So hands on your cheeks. Yum, 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 yum. With me. Yum, 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 yum. Letting that sound out. Go ahead and find your hand massage. Give yourself your neck a little massage and getting in there. All right. Now we're going to do our ohms. So find your hand on your heart. And actually this morning I'm feeling it a little bit on my belly. I want to encourage you to try to take some lower breaths this morning as we do our ohms. So by doing that, you can open your lips, open the back of your mouth, or if you prefer to do nose breathing, that's fine too. But find your lowest, deepest breath this morning, and we're going to go into that a little bit for your ohm. Match my pitch or find your own 3 in a row. Here we go. Low breath. Second time. Last time. So in these times right now, it's very important to be able to find your center. As you start the information overload, come back to your center. Your sound and your breath is the best way to do that. So now we're going to talk a little bit about our breath this morning. Many people in holistic communities breathe through our noses. That is a very good thing. If you prefer to breathe through your nose, please go for it. But one of the things that is a challenge sometimes is that your jaw can become tight. That's why singers often breathe while opening their mouth. We go like this. And it helps us to expand our rib cage and allow our diaphragm to descend and our viscera to go out. And that's the natural way we should breathe. We can also do that through nose breathing, but we just want to make sure to unlock our jaw and to feel really loose in there. So we're going to practice some deep breathing this morning. And a really good exercise to do that with is to breathe in over a count of 4 and exhale over a count of 8. And when we increase the length of our exhalation, we are helping to raise our parasympathetic part of our nervous system. So we're going to do that right now. So as we take a low, deep breath, we want to feel the air going into our lungs, and we want to feel the expansion in our lungs. We want to get wide. We don't want to shrink ourselves. We want to stand tall and wide, and we want to let our belly go out. So here we go. Breathing in for 4, exhaling on the count of 8, and really let that air go out. Don't hold it in, okay? So here we go. Breathing in and out. Again, in and out. Back in and out. Okay. So if that felt easy to you, wonderful. Keep doing that and keep using it in times where you need to find that calming feeling. If that felt harder for you, let me just give you a few tips. So what you want to feel like is that when you're starting to exhale the air, you don't want to let your body contract or kind of get smaller. You actually want your body to feel like the muscles on each side of the rib cage are going to expand wider. Okay. When this happens, this expansion happens, we have this feeling of a contraction in our abdominal wall. Okay. So the diaphragm's pressing down, the abdominal wall is coming back in. We want that fire energy. We want that contraction here. And that helps support the expansion contraction, helps support that airflow going out. And again, raising that parasympathetic part of the nervous system. If you feel yourself going out of control, it is your responsibility to get back in. No one else can do it for you. You get to do it. So I encourage you today to try this, okay? So either through your mouth or your nose, I did both this time. We're going to do it 3 more times. Finding your center. Here we go. Low breath in and out for 8. Feeling tall, feeling wide, abs contracting. Back in and out. Last time in. So this is a calming breathing technique. And I learned this through Rebecca B Coaching, which I'm promoting her because she is a person that I've worked with. Her coaching program is called Finishing School. And she has helped me find resources that are really important as we move through life right now. We need to consistently find resources so that we can ground ourselves and help others. That's what's going on here, okay? You can find her on Instagram too. So the other thing that I want to share with you today is a song that I was just singing in the beginning, and this is by Alexandra Blakely. They also go by Ale, and they're on the other side of the ocean. And I just recently encountered them and their music. And I think it's really important to continue to find your tribe, and that's what this song is all about. So you remember you're not alone, and we're going to learn and sing this song. Okay, so here we go. And if you really don't want to be alone, I do have an activity that I'm going to be attending tomorrow at Lancaster County Central Park that I can share with you. Mystic Brew on Instagram. They are hosting it and we'll do a Reiki share and some sound meditation. So if you want to join some like-minded people, please do. So here we go with We Are Not Alone. We are not created to hold this alone. Sing it with me and go. We are not we are not alone. We are not created to hold this alone. On repeat. We are not alone. We are not created to hold this alone. Again and we are not alone. We are not created to hold this alone. We are not alone. We are not created to hold this alone. We are not alone. We are not created to hold this alone. One more time and go. We are not alone. We are not created to hold this alone. Yeah. Pretty empowering. Pretty good feeling. So put that on repeat for yourself. The other thing I want to encourage you to do is to support female-owned businesses. And I'm going to give a shout out to my friend Marie, who's on this call. They have just put out this beautiful new monthly membership where all monthly memberships to strengthen yourself, your body, and join in community with other women at their studio in Lancaster, which is called Move It Studio. And it's Latinx owned. And their monthly membership is a great offering for people who can really access all that they have. Last thing I want to share with you is I am a person who does do hard things. And I listen to We Can Do Hard Things podcast from, of course, absolutely Marie, but with Glennon Doyle and Abby Wambach and Glennon's sister. There is an amazing podcast for information if you would like to educate yourself more on the recent overturning of Roe v. Wade from last week. On their episode of We Can Do Hard Things, their podcast is number 108. It's called A Family Meeting. It's the sister educating us a little bit more about the history of things and how important it is to build up the walls of our house so that we have a safe roof, and how we can support other organizations. So I encourage you to check that out. It's 30 minutes and it's really helpful. So put that into your planner this weekend to take a listen to and to educate yourself and to know that we are not alone. This is a marathon, not a sprint. And take care of yourself. I'll see you next week. Take care, everybody. Bye.